David Montoya here with StoneMakers, introducing this new product we have. It's a panel system, and it's very exciting. It takes to itself. I'm going to show you, talked about all the properties that it has. And here's the top. Actually, the same material, we use this out of the material we use for the rocks, the panel rocks. If you look at this, the rocks look really authentic. Why? Because we made a real rock wall, and of course we just mimic that with our molds, and of course the molds, here's what you get. And that's really what it is. You can make your own panels. You can press them. You don't have to buy a big machine or a cladding machine or anything. And most GFRC you have to do that. With this you don't have to do that. You basically press this mold right into the face. It's a GFRC composite mix, and it's just awesome. And what it is, it's lightweight. It's for outdoor, indoor, whatever you want to use it for. And here's the panel before it's colored. And here you can't even tell it. I mean, you can see it has the rock form. You can see how thin and light it is. But it really doesn't have the, I mean, we put the colors on. You can do it integral. You put it on inside of it. One thing about it, though, is some of the techniques that we use, whether it be scratching or different things. You'll notice in here how we scratch the rocks. We put moss on, moss-looking colors, and all of the StoneMakers colors that apply to this. And of course, we added onto this. We kind of just sprayed up this whole piece there. Put a piece of wood in here, and plywood and some 2x4s, and then we put some wire, and then we just went right over it with the mesh. It's almost like clay. You can put it over, you can trowel it on, put a little water, you can trowel the stuff on really nice. And of course the rocks on the bottom, the top, it looks amazing. Best of all, this was done in 2 days. Now I don't know how long it takes a rock mason or a regular mason to make a fireplace like this that looks this authentic and this good. And this is like 18 foot tall, by about 6 foot. But it's a pretty, and then of course we did both the mantle, the top, and this is all done, the hearth and the mantle, and in 2 days. So that is an amazing thing because, I guess if you're a good mason, you can do it in 2 days. But what does it cost you? Going and getting the rock, putting the scratch coat. We get rid of all those things. All we did was get this panel just like this, screwed right into it. It wouldn't take that long, and it's simple. You don't have to even be a rock mason or anything like that. You just put it in there, screw it in there. Here's one panel here. You put it together, you put the other mold, get the same clay mold, put it in between there, and all of a sudden you can't tell where you stopped or where you started. The lick and stick we call, the kind of rock that the veneer that you buy, the lightweight stuff. What is it, about 1,600 psi? This year you're talking about 10,000 psi. My favorite thing about this is that it's easy to put on and it's replicatable. So if you have a crew that wants to learn this, one job they'll learn it. One thing, on the video that you see ahead now, you'll see how we're doing it. It's very simple, something you guys could pick up and you could just take off with this. Skirting the bottom of the houses. You can put it on a house. I have a guy that's, he frames the whole house and he puts up his whole thing and he just putting this all in. Look, the whole house is going to look like a rock house. This stuff is so simple, affordable. It's going to be a very hot product. With all the outdoor living that's going on, that's a big and major thing right now. And you know what? You can use this as a countertop. Look at this. We used it as a hearth here, but you can use it as a countertop. So there's all kinds of effects and different things that we're going to be showing you, all kinds of things with the new products that we have. A lot of new products, a lot of great ideas. Be sure you tie in carvings and stuff like that. But, my favorite and my preference is to go to here. Why? Because I don't have to learn how to carve. I don't have to learn how to do this. I know I'm going to do a perfect job every time. And when a customer sees this, I can color this up. Take the example to my customer and say, look, this is what we're going to put there, and they're going to go, oh my, that is really nice. And the pictures, and you'll see the new brochures coming out for this, all kinds of different. We're going to put it on 1,000 different applications to really show what can be done with this. Because as your mind gets going, I know you guys out there on the dealers. Once you get going, you get very creative with it, and pretty soon I thought of something, and you think of 15 other things. So good luck with this stuff. I'm very excited about it. So, see you next time.
just cut in strips, tacked them in the same way as the front. Now we're just going to mud our seams all the way up, blend the stones, and make our, pick this stone and blend it into here, make it as one stone as a corner piece. Start at the top, just work your way down. You can start at the bottom and work your way up, whatever you prefer. But either way, we're just going to get all this mud done here, create all these rocks, and work our way down. That's going to be it for mudding, and we'll have to let it dry, and then we'll be on to color.
We have the side panels on here. We just mudded it with our composite. You can see that I'm going back over what we just applied with a brush. Brushing in the seams.